Buongiorno, che cosa? Pizza diavola, porco dio. Now why is this big white man yelling at me in Italian? I thought I clicked on a Japan video. You sure did, and the reason I'm popping some Italiano at the start of this video is because today we're going to Kurashiki. And what is Kurashiki known as? The Venice of Japan, baby. With canals, gondolas, the whole package, just like Venice, except for fewer Italians and no pizza. Kurashiki is also famous for this. Yep. Now hold on. Bukkake udon is a delicious cold udon noodle dish, and bukkake literally means to pile a lot of something on top of something else. So now you know where that word comes from, you perv. Kurashiki, and more specifically the Bikan historical quarter, which contains the Old Town as well as the Venice-style canals, was quite important back in the day. The canal was mainly used for moving goods from storehouses to other storehouses in the Edo period. Many of the buildings down by the main canal area are old white merchants' houses that has been well preserved throughout the decades. Your journey into Kurashiki starts at Kurashiki Station, which is a 10 to 15 minute walk away from the start of Kurashiki's Old Town. Rows of old-school houses serves as shops and restaurants here, as well as quiet mini-gardens where you can park your ass in case you get tired. There are a lot of handmade craft products you can buy when you're visiting Kurashiki as well, which I painfully understood when I had to wait 20 minutes for my wife to window shop at every shop we passed, but I guess that's part of the experience. This is definitely a very beautiful and quiet part of Kurashiki. Just ask this guy. We just walked through the historical district of Kurashiki. Now, the reason I'm a little bit quiet here now is because everything is quiet here. Except for the Chinese tourists, of course, and also a French group who were insanely fucking loud. But it is what it is. Now, this is a fantastic walk. There's so many shops, like handcraft shops and, snack bars, donuts, places to eat and stuff. And it's all leading down into the main event of Kurashiki. The main canal area was packed, even on a normal work day, which proves that this is a pretty popular tourist spot. Nice vibes, quiet despite a crowd, and plenty of good restaurants that will make you full and your wallet empty. But is it worth it? Hey guys, it's me. I've been here the entire time doing the voiceover. How about that? Kurashiki was incredibly nice to visit, but I'm like a 40-minute drive from Kurashiki, and you're probably a transatlantic flight away from Kurashiki. So let me get into the mind of a tourist and let you know if visiting Kurashiki is actually worth your time. First of all, if you're staying in Tokyo or even Osaka, I probably wouldn't bother going to Kurashiki just for Kurashiki. It's pretty far away, and the hours you'll spend getting there and back again, Bilbo Baggins, will not really be worth it. However, if you're transitioning through Okayama, either going to Hiroshima or going from Hiroshima, and you got a few hours to spare, here's what you need to know. Okayama Station to Kurashiki Station will take about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on which train you take. The express Sanyo or Yakumo lines will cost more just to save you like 8 minutes. Use the normal Hakubi or Sanyo lines to get there fast enough for 330 yen. It's a bargain. For ease of access from Okayama Station to Kurashiki Station, combined with the 10-minute walk you have to do from Kurashiki Station to the canal area, I'll give ease of access Kurashiki an S tier. When it comes to time value or time spent in Kurashiki, you will realistically spend maybe an hour or two here. You could stretch it to 3 hours, but that's a, stretch. This is not really a place where you spend the entire day. I mean, you could stretch it a little bit by doing the kimono rentals and stuff like that, but, it's not a whole day affair. This is not really a place where you spend the whole day, so for time spent here, considering you'd want a whole day out, it falls on a B tier. At least it only takes you 20 minutes from Okayama Station to get here. When it comes to things to do in Kurashiki, there's not much else to do than just walk around enjoying the architecture, the canal, architecture from the Edo period, kinda cool, right? And stop into the occasional shop for handmade trinkets, as well as buying snacks or eating at restaurants. You could also go for a kimono rental if you want to stretch out your time in Kurashiki a little bit, or visit the Mameshiba cafe. Mameshiba is just like a miniature version of the normal Shiba dogs, and they are extremely cute, and the cafe is reasonably priced for being Kurashiki. Kurashiki in general is just expensive. Hell, you can even go for a gondola ride. That will save you time, like going back up the river, so you don't have to walk back. You can take the boat ride up and save you the walk back. It's great. Expensive though, but great. We decided to grab a snack here before heading back to the station where we parked, and I ended up getting a gluten-free taiyaki. Now I'm basically made of gluten, alright? I could inhale pasta and pizza with no discomfort or any gastric issues. That's why I'm fat. I didn't even know it was gluten-free before the owner proudly said so when I was like halfway through. I ate half of it in like one bite. Boom. And he's like, oh, it's gluten-free. And I'm like, is that right? I don't care. I really do enjoy like the scenery of the canals here, and the Edo period style housing and everything is pretty cool. And I also went to the Mameshiba cafe like 4 years ago. So I would put this things to do in an A tier. So is visiting Kurashiki really worth your time? Now the Venice of Japan is a beautiful place as long as the weather stays on your side. And if you take a stroll there in the evening, you'll be met with old school lanterns lighting up the entire place. It's fantastic. I kinda regret I went there during the day now. I would say yes, Kurashiki is worth your time as long as you're on transfer at Okayama Station, either going to Hiroshima from Osaka or Tokyo, or from Hiroshima back to Osaka or Tokyo. You always have to change the Shinkansen at Okayama Station, so if you have a few hours to kill, why not just go and try out Kurashiki? It's an easy, fun 2-hour thing to do. Just remember that taking a gondola and eating at restaurants there is like 1.5, maybe 2x of the normal price that you're used to in Japan, because it's like a touristy area. Now the tip here is to do what I did and actually eat at the mall surrounding Kurashiki Station. Now I'm hearing it, mall food? What are you, some sort of degenerate? Well, yes, but also mall food in Japan is super high quality. Just look at this nice Taiwan-style ramen and gyoza set with a salad I got for 880 yen. Now that's value. All in all, I give Kurashiki a solid A, and I encourage everyone who's transferring through the Chugoku region of Japan to, take a few hours and enjoy the place. Just don't expect to find any pizza in the Venice of Japan. It's all piles and piles of bukkake. Udon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more Japan content like this, please subscribe down there and click like to support the channel. Also check out the YouTube memberships and the Patreon to support the content and me directly, please and thank you. I also want to get some comments from you guys about this type of video. I want to make like a series called Kachigaru, Does It Have Value? Where I test and try pretty much everything in Japan. This time I tried Kurashiki, maybe tomorrow I'll try Family March fried chicken. Who knows, right? So, let me know what you think about this kind of stuff down in the comments and motivate me to, follow through on this series. Hell yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!